Okay, yep, that'd be me. Sweet. Let's go on and get this game started. Okay, so guys, this is Uncharted 3, and this is the moment you've been waiting for. So time is going to start on skip movie. So we're going to go ahead and start the run in 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, so this is the final installment of the Uncharted series up until not that long ago. Well, I guess it was a few years ago now, but anyways, I personally think this is one of the most refined Uncharted's. Some people might not think so. A lot of people think Uncharted 2 is the best, but they're both good games, so that's all that matters. So right now, we just started into a fight scene. There's really not much explanation in this part of the game, other than, well, you'll find out after the fight, for the most part. Unfortunately, there's no way to skip this. It's kind of a boring scene, to be honest, because, you know, it's like 2.5 minutes of non-stop mashing. So this is probably one of my least favorite parts of the run. Okay. When we get out of this, I can actually explain a little bit more. Because right now I'm just kind of focusing on mashing. There's a certain way you got to do these, some of these fights to kill the people the fastest way possible. I mean, I'm still not that great at it, but it definitely takes a little bit of thought. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Okay, so here's the last part of the brawl fight. Gonna have to throw people a lot. People die really quickly if you get them against the wall. What the? Don't do that. What the? Get out of the way! There we go. What the? It just snapped on me. I have no idea what just went on there. Hey, can you stay on the wall? There we go. Oh, what the? I just threw him through the wall! Holy crap. That was great. I don't think I've ever seen that. Someone's got to clip that. I just threw that man through a wall. Okay, there we go. Aw, dang it. I could have saved him earlier, but I didn't. Rip. Wasted time. Well, let's go, big guy.
Just give me a second there, man.
I actually kind of like these fight scenes. They're pretty cool. It is a lot of mashing. A lot of people don't like quick time event type fights, but I do kind of enjoy it, to be honest. What? Oh yeah, I forget I gotta keep on hitting him. Oh no. This is bad. There's some shortcuts you can do where you don't actually have to, like, mash at some points. Like there. But, I forget when. What the? No! Not again! Stop this! I'm gonna get such a bad time. So, if you haven't already noticed, and if it hasn't been mentioned like 3 times already, you have to have a counter, because that's required for the proper timing. It makes it a little bit easier for them to verify that you haven't been splicing, because we all know I'm splicing mid-run. But, yeah.
Let's go, Nate. Here.
So we're going to hit a few people right here with some items. Well, one of them with a frying pan, usually. Can you die yet? Oh, there we go. And skip cutscene, same as the other ones. You just mash triangle until it gives you the pause menu, and you skip it. So here we go. We've gotten into a little bit of a lull in the fight here. Now, it's going to be kind of hard for me to read chat right now, partly because, oh, I see we got the clip in there. Nice. I gotta save that. Anyways, so essentially, my setup has my computer a little far away from my TV, so I can see my PS4. So I just have, like, I'm just sitting on an ottoman between the two, and it makes the chat kind of small. But whenever I have the chance, I'll definitely go and check that. So here he's gonna find treasure. I'm gonna skip that because we don't need to see that. It's just flavor text, you know. And immediately after that fight scene is probably the most boring part of the game. This is just walking simulator, the game. Okay, let's see. Wearing these accent clothes. Sam doesn't use... Huh. Interesting. Wearing the same clothes. What is going on over here? Oh, yep, I'm a dirty splicer. You got me. The wall is a suggestion. You know what? I wasn't going to say that about UC3 because it's kind of not for the most part, but after seeing that, I'm going to have to agree with that. Let's see, what did you notice? Oh, the clothes thing. Yeah, I don't know. I've never actually thought about that, but I usually only play this game, so. Okay. So right here, we are young Nate, and essentially he needs to get this ring that's supposed to be in his family line, I think it was. And I forget how Sully comes into this, but this is young Sully. And we're just following him to, I guess, get the ring. Oh, that's lovely. Sometimes he does this. Oh, is he going to stay there? Nope. Well, we're really caught up now.
Where is he going?
Fortunately, that doesn't actually do anything. Because as soon as he gets around this corner, he's going to, like, fling off into the door. Just wait for it. Let's see. Can he do it? There he goes. He just walks straight through it. He thought he'd open it as a precaution. Okay, we're going to go up here. And just like most of the other games, there are checkpoints that we can take advantage of. That is not what I was trying to do. Dude, really? That's so lame. Aha. See, now we should have it. There we go. It's supposed to skip a little bit of climbing, but we actually ended up doing more. Thanks a lot, game. This is, I think this is one of the only unskippable cutscenes in the whole game. So pretty much any cutscene that's rendered in the game engine without having like a movie in its place is unskippable. And this is one of those.
Adios, amigo.
Okay, I gotta get that wall.
Okay, so now we gotta go chase him. Now he has that key item. No, do the jump. There we go. I was about to say the awkward. The climbing can be a little bit awkward in this game. Sometimes if you just like hold a direction and spam X. Whoa, that was interesting. He just kind of doesn't listen to it. Like that. Can we? Oh yeah, that's what we gotta do. That. Dang. Okay. I know this game. That's not what I wanted. No. Can we get it this time? Nope. You know, if you do this right, you jump onto the letters a little bit lower, like that. That was nice. That was real skillful. Okay, so now we gotta go follow Sully and Marlowe.
Damn it.
We have one more chapter as young Nate, and then we can actually get going with some of the cool stuff, because this is just a lot of Resident Sleeper right now. It's a lot of like trying to optimize the awkward movement.
Okay, it's right there in this part.
Cutscene skip here, unless I actually just press resume, in which case we're not skipping it. Jump way over here. Sweet. Let's see. And no, you cannot use skins during the kids' cutscenes because there are no other kid models in all the games that you can play as. So they just never made it available. That was interesting.
There it is.
What the? You usually can jump a little bit earlier there to save time, but I decided I didn't want to do that. Why am I getting some weird stuff this run? Okay, we can go over here and press triangle.
Okay.
There we go.
Stop that boy!
Okay, so now we gotta do some running.
Holy crap.
Essentially, we finally got the ring, and they knew. So now they're gonna chase us.
Break the door down!
Up the stairs.
He's heading for the roof!
This part really isn't very hard. It's just some memorization.
Chains breaking!
Like there's one part where we're gonna go through people's rooms, people's like apartment, and it looks like it might be a little bit hard, but it's really not.
Who the hell are these
Okay.
guys?
And there we go. Oh, what do you know? I did it again! Trying to go too fast.
Oh, crap.
I just need to stop trying to go fast. This game just does not want me to speedrun today. The reason why I try to go for some of those early jumps is a lot of the times the game will kind of, if it realizes you're close, it'll kind of like snap you to the right spot, regardless of if you actually would have made it or not. So like waiting the last minute for some things is just not good.
Enough of this!
Yeah,
But
they're
I
shooting at
can
me.
tell I'm jumping a little bit too early on those. Oh, no. So the reason why I went down there on that side of those chimneys is there are people that shoot at you, and it makes Nate stagger for a moment, and we don't really want him to do that. It's a little bit slower. So, we just go behind the chimneys. Here, Sully saves us. He actually has a heart.
Beat it, kid!
What a guy. Oh, back jump. Okay, sometimes the game like catches up right there weirdly and busts you anyways for no reason. So that's another one of those jumps that snaps you to the right spot even if you're not that close. Okay. Now if we dodge this refrigerator door, he's not going to try and slam their heads into it. Saves us a little bit of time. Go through here, jump on this bed real quick, and jump out the window. Ta-da! That is pretty much the most optimal way you can do that. We're going to jump over this. Oh, it still gave me a little stagger. Didn't work. So, as previously mentioned, there are different speeds of walking and running in this game. There's a little bit of a difference between some of these. Bam. In that sometimes you have a gun, and guns pretty much always make you walk faster. You just spam shoot it, even if you don't have ammo. Sometimes you have points where you're walking, there's really not much you can do there. And there's normal speed, I guess, just like right now.
It'll all be over soon. That's it. That's all.
And there's nothing really we can do to change it.
What the hell is wrong with you?
Unlike some other games, we just gotta kind of live with it for now.
That's blocked. Wait, we can get around this way.
So the game actually wants you to like drop over
Just use a little muscle.
the gate there, but it doesn't let you jump down for a while.
There's the thought.
So if you just sit on that spot, you just sit there. I mean, that's pretty self-explanatory, yes, but
I got it.
lets you get back down faster. Okay,
Back into it, mate. We
Bam.
haven't got all bloody night.
Come on.
and yes,
move
we
your
are
lazy
playing
asses.
Chloe Frazier because I
Thanks
forgot
for
to change
help.
it back to
Alright. Looks like the coast is
Donut
clear.
Eddie. Oh well, maybe we'll see it another day. This one's kind of funny.
I'm sorely tempted
Look at
to
this.
just pick up that briefcase back there and
Two
walk.
Chloes.
Yeah, you got a lousy poker face, mate.
I
Trust
should
me,
turn my
there's nothing
TV up so I
compared
can
to
actually
what
hear it.
Yeah, well,
But not
with
the
my
stream.
it's a bird in the hand.
Ew. Didn't I tell you?
Oh, please.
So how's it going, guys?
Look, I
Chloe
just
is
hope you're
boss.
right
I
about
agree. Yes, I am the Flame 12. I've had a couple of names you might see me as. Fortunately, the name that I want to use is actually not available. Someone keeps on barely using it. It's really kind of annoying.
Well, we can't afford to waste time.
Okay, so lots of more climbing here. Nothing special. Oh my gosh, can we go? Oh, that's interesting. Probably the model.
Sorry about that.
Can you get this? Ah, oh, not really. Yep, this is Lost Legacy, the pre-expansion. True fact. 2 for the price of 2. That is true. Ah, hit the post.
Empty? Wait,
There we go.
where did it
Normally,
go?
if you like know what you're doing, you can just kind of climb in over there. That is not what I wanted. Okay, and then it's dropped down there and there.
Where the hell did they go? This doesn't make any
Ta-da!
sense.
You were here, all right. I can still smell the exhaust.
Tire tracks.
Now, there's a puzzle here that's supposed to be, you know, taking a little bit of detective sleuthing, but we kind of know what's already up. It's got something to do with these oddly placed blocks. What could it
Hey, check this
possibly be? No. Come on, it's gonna... I always forget you have to touch the other one.
Some kind of mechanism.
I don't want to add numbers. That makes it look bad. Trust me, the name that I want
4 points.
would not look good with numbers.
Stand right there. You two. Like there and there.
I like how Chloe's telling Chloe what to do. Also, because I'm using a skin, and it's not actually just like the normal character animations.
And
Her hair is like not moving at
This
all.
has got to be it. Wait.
While the other one does. More boring cutscenes. Okay, so here's a part where it is definitely faster to sit here and spam the jump button. Well, not spam, but you know. We're actually going to get kind of close to some skips. It's taken a while,
Looks like
but
they're bored straight into
it
the old
happens.
service tunnels.
this is not very close to
Hey, over here.
UC1. And that in UC1, you just immediately start doing skips to get past everything. Not this game.
We should be able to squeeze through here.
lead on, McDuff.
Let's see. What do we have in the chat?
Lay on. It's lay on.
One has more testosterone than the other. You know, that's probably true. One of them is climbing a heck of a lot more.
All right, back there?
Yeah. Just keen on the old tight spaces. That's
And I write skips.
I just keep moving.
And we've already ditched Chloe.
Oh, thank God for that.
Who the hell is McDuff?
Is there no...
So here's the first scene where we can actually use our guns. It's a good tutorial. You sit here and spam the aim button. And then shoot. Easy.
Oh, yeah, nice.
And now we can roll away. Can you not do that? You know what? I'm not killing him. Oh, I didn't want to.
Okay. The tunnel's right below us.
He thought he wanted to die
We're
otherwise.
Still on the right path.
And boom. So there are actually a couple spots in this game where you can,
Way down.
if you're in one of these places where it's not very fast, like, okay, let me rephrase this. If there's a place where it takes like basically walking,
Take
you
cover.
can actually just, try to focus. I'm sorry. Okay, this is weird. Anyways, if it's a place where you would end up walking and you jump down from a height, usually it gives you a stagger animation, but if you hold the up on the D-pad, it cancels the animation quite fast. It's pretty handy, to be honest. And now we wait. Games, yeah, the games are kind of perfect. I really can't see anything wrong with Uncharted as a series.
All right,
Okay,
ready?
let's go, Sully, let's go. And jump. Ooh,
Okay,
that
Charlie,
was nice.
come on.
Camera turns to be more cinematic, but sometimes it's kind of awkward.
There's the tunnel.
This game is actually really cool looking. I love the settings, like this London Underground here. I think it looks amazing.
Down here.
So here's one of the bigger spots that we can use the up on the D-pad, especially right when I land here.
Charlie, who the hell are
And
we dealing with here?
now we can use the gun to walk a little bit faster because we need to get to this checkpoint right there. Bam.
We can get through here.
Stuff's been rusting for a century.
Okay. And we're about to be on our first skip. Skip hype.
No way we're moving.
So,
Wait. The counterweight up there. Looks like it's stuck.
Everything is okay. Yes. So glad things didn't just decide to
One of us should climb
not
up there and
work.
see if they can dislodge it.
good idea. Guess so.
There we go. Okay, so there is a hold on, I gotta find the spot real quick and I'll explain what I just did there. Whoa, what in the world? Why am I off an edge? What is going on? I think that's it for that one. I'm gonna have to do it again. RIP. So we don't really know why, at least not that I know of, but doing certain actions. Okay, here we go. What the? Can I get through? There we go. Doing certain actions while in cover, that's ducking cover, like crouching cover, will actually make you launch forwards. And you can do that to get through walls. And it's pretty much this game's main skip. It's really easy to do once you know how to do it. And most of the skips with it are pretty easy. That one is, I'm just bad. But I promise it's not really that hard.
Looks like Tudor.
So essentially, if you go into crouching cover and you aim, then you shoot. It's like press circle, let go of aim, and whatever direction you're holding is what way you're going to ping off.
Over here.
So we can use that in multiple ways. So a lot of the times, if Nate's character, or in this case Chloe, if Chloe's character is far enough inside of an object while you do the launch, you'll just go straight through it. And that's why we got through there. You have to aim a certain way, and then do the glitch, and then you just get through. It does not work for every wall. In fact, it doesn't work for most walls. That's why it's actually not used that often. But it is pretty dang helpful.
This is quite the operation.
In fact, pretty sure almost all the game skips include some kind of
What the hell are we looking for?
going through the wall to get through it, or backing into it as much as possible to get through it. Okay. Oh yeah, I totally forgot to mention this game is 1.0. So you cannot do this digitally because you can't delete the patch without deleting the whole game. Fortunately, the disc of this game actually does hold the game data, so you can do this without having the game patch, because there's definitely at least one skip that you can't do without having it be patch 1.0. And that would be in the chateau. Let's see. No, it's not what I wanted to do. I can't do it over here. There we go. It's a little bit faster. So the game is actually really good about having auto aim, or whenever you blind fire, just kind of auto snaps to the people. No. Forgot I didn't have any bullets. Oh yeah, if you're wondering what those dudes were. Can I punch you? That's what I wanted to do. I want your gun. Please. Ah, it's so slow. Anyways. So there's, in the level you're not supposed to go nearly that fast, and there's supposed to be like snipers with these like, oh man, I went the wrong way. I was thinking I was in the wrong room.
Come on, hurry up.
Whoops. Anyways, they're supposed to be like snipers, and I guess you think you kill them, but in reality they just kind of disappear if you get too close. So like, we're about to do it here. Oh, this is not what I wanted. This is not what I wanted. And go down there. There's actually one more glitch that I don't know how to do. What? How did you do that? It's not supposed to be able to happen. Oh my gosh! That like never happens on any run I've ever done. Anyways, there's another glitch that involves the propane tanks throughout the levels where if you, I think, you throw it up in the air and you jump off it the right way and it flings you off in some direction. Oh my gosh! They are relentless. I've never seen them do that so much. Anyways, so now they're here. They've teleported with us. Anyways, yeah, so you can ping off in different directions. The only problem is it's pretty random, so it's hard to actually use it in a run. In fact, it's not used in a run because it's so random. That's what I've been told, at least, because I've never actually done it. Someone needs to teach me how. Anyways, cutscene skip, or sorry, not cutscene, checkpoint restart right there. Gets us out of that little section. So the chateau is probably where almost, well, a big majority of the like huge skips are.
Come on, we'll find another way around.
So
This way.
we're going to hope and pray that it's not going like it has been right now. Because that was kind of pathetic how many times I just got destroyed by the
You
AI.
haven't been reading my books again, have you, Sully?
No, let me up. So we're going to use the D-pad thing again. So this log will snap you in place here and you can hold forwards and shoot the gun and just run across it a lot faster. So yep, this is like the biggest spot where just spamming the gun helps. And there are two reasons why I don't care about my ammo here. Number one is that we don't even need it in this section. There's like nothing to shoot. Number two is whenever we do get to a section where we might need a gun, it just gives it to us. It just gives us more ammo. So it doesn't matter what you do with it. So here's some of the awkward climbing here. I can never get the good jump here. Oh, see, I didn't get it again. Nice. And we're just gonna run through here, clicking our gun. Okay, now here's probably one of the hardest skips that only saves optimally, like maybe 20 seconds. But we're gonna try it anyways. Because I'm not a wuss. See, there we go. We just got ammo back randomly. So what I'm trying to do here is this log has weird collision, exactly like that. Sick. So the log has, or the beam has weird collision, in that you can jump up it and do that. What I just did right there. You can just barely grab the ledge up there. It's actually usually pretty hard. So we're gonna restart checkpoint here. Kind of surprised I did that on demand there. That was kind of crazy.
Okay, let's see if we can find a way to that tower.
There we go. I'm not even sure if that was possible to do that jump physically, because that was kind of weird. So here's another skip here. There's a cutscene that we can actually jump over. All we gotta do is aim carefully, jump up here, and if we go to the right here, we can hop on top of here. So if we had crossed onto that part right there where Sully is, he would have started talking to us, but we don't really want to do that, so we're just gonna launch over here. It's really nice that I'm getting all of these skips pretty easily, though. Especially the first one that I did back in the chateau. That one's actually pretty hard. And I could have wasted a lot of time just trying to do that. So, here's a puzzle. It's pretty simple, but normally you need the journal. But of course, if you just remember it, you don't actually even need it.
Isn't this the same symbol that was on the tower?
Yeah. That's gotta mean something, right?
Secret passage?
Let's see.
Fireplace?
There's actually another unskippable cutscene here that I forgot about.
Too simple.
And I can catch up with chat some.
Well, well.
Okay, and ta-da! Let's see what's going on.
Okay. I'll push, you pull. On 3, ready?
Wait, 1, 2, pull, or 1, 2, 3, pull?
Just pull.
Let's see.
Nate? Hey, you alright?
Yeah.
Whoa, 2 versions of the trilogy. That's kind of crazy. Also, hi, Scary. How's it going,
No way
man?
I'm getting back up there.
Wish I could have seen your run, but that was
Head
at
this
7
way.
a.m.
Just meet me on the other side.
That's kind of early, man.
Be careful now, man.
Right.
I wonder who won.
What the hell is that noise?
Anyways, we're down in these, this little musty part.
I should be able to get through here.
So, what is it? I think the second biggest skip in the game, or maybe it's the third now, I'm not really sure which, is coming up in, what was it, like 5 minutes or something? It is actually going to be what we use the, what is it called? Dang photo thing. It's actually, oh my gosh, this one is so weird. You have to hold a certain angle for, can you, So you can't actually swim down in this game, so you just have to hope that the game does it for you, and unfortunately, she's not doing it. I don't know why. I might just die. What do you know? I'm gonna die. No, I didn't. Yay! That's so weird. Anyways, it's the part we use the photo editor for, so essentially, the way these games works, or at least this one in particular, is some parts, if you're like not in bounds technically, you can unload certain parts of the map and load others. So that's what we're going to take advantage of. And using the photo editor is what will let us turn around while holding a specific spot. So otherwise it'd be pretty hard. So it usually doesn't work if you don't use the photo editor. Anyways, let's see.
Oh, crap.
Yo.
They're here somewhere. Hunt them down.
Oh, nice. I'm glad you can have both the game and disc and, what's it called for him? Disc and digital. So right here is the shooting. What it is. We're going to try to shoot these guys as fast as possible. They spawn in like certain locations. I'm pretty sure there's like a pretty fast way to do this. But I just do it a kind of way to do it. I didn't actually mean to grab that. Okay, now who's the last person? How did I miss you?
Jesus, they brought a small army.
That dude just spawned and we've already killed him. And here we go. So this is the tutorial teaching you how to use a grenade. We're just going to sit here and spam L2 and L1 at the right times. If we jump down here and reset checkpoint, it'll set us down here. So we're going to need to grab those AKs, because this is one of the big things I was talking about. So they didn't realize you could actually, I guess it was an oversight that you could grab cover there. So that's what we did. We turned it around and unloaded where we just were to load this spot. We're going to do the same thing if I can get it first try. So bam, let's get out of the editor. Will she do it? Nope, we're going to try again. Now we just got to wait for this room to reload. There we go. Okay, I think it's like right here. I don't know if that'll be it. I don't know if that'll do it. Nope. We're going to have to try again. So sometimes you can overshoot the room. There's essentially a room below what we're trying to get to. And by doing this, we can just jump straight into it. But if you miss it, you just jump into the void. Okay, this looks kind of good. Oh, there we go. That's it. That is it. Okay, now we are in a puzzle room. We just need to get the checkpoint here. It's gonna move. Oh, there we go. That's why it's on the wrong spot. Next one. I think it's like right there or something. Heck, no, I think I did that wrong. It's all good. Oops. Yeah, it's alright. There we go. Okay, so now that we've done the puzzle, Sully's going to spawn, and we're going to hit the checkpoint. So this game, or well, these games in general, are really hard based on checkpoints. And that's one of them. So essentially, you can just skip as much as you want, as long as you can get to a checkpoint, or what it considers as, like, you know, progress for the game. So like cutscene starts, all that good stuff. As long as you can get there, the game will let you skip whatever you want. So for that part, we skipped a lot. It's good like 10 minutes that you skip there, because there's a gunfight, and then there's like another puzzle scene and a small unskippable cutscene. It's pretty neat. Fortunately, Uncharted 4 doesn't really have that. Not to mention, it's also a longer game. Makes it kind of not fun to run. So, yep. And now that I have time to explain the glitch that I did before in a little bit more detail, the way you get in some walls is if you can get close enough to it and get in cover, but this time the standing up cover, sometimes it'll let you, if you have a bigger gun, so you have to have a main gun. Secondaries pretty much don't work, if I'm remembering right. So if you have like an AK and you hold down the trigger, sometimes it'll let you turn a different direction that you're not supposed to, and you just it just kind of lets you clip through a little bit. Normally that wouldn't do anything, but since you can, you know, jump and you know, roll out of cover or whatever, it lets you do that. It's pretty neat. And that's how we got into that puzzle room, the one that we skipped. So, these spiders appeared. If you have arachnophobia, I don't suggest playing this chapter. It is not friendly. Oh, I'm not even sure if these are actually spiders. They look weird. Anyways. That's the handholding gear. It's a bit of a singular game.
Are you good? You okay?
Oh, poor Hecky.
I think that's a good idea.
Couldn't even play it through the spiders. Okay, so we got another skip coming here if I can do it right. So this one's actually kind of hard. Or, well, not that hard, but it's kind of specific in the spot that you have to aim at. And you have to also press jump. Luckily I got it second try. That's definitely saving time.
I know.
And then it's just some normal stuff for a little bit. Yo, my dog is going crazy. Woof, woof. Okay, so here's a little bit of a major-ish skip coming.
What the hell are they doing?
So we're supposed to go down that hallway right there that she's looking through. But luckily, if we go over here, we're going to shoot these guys so he doesn't get over in the aim. And then, yep, we can just barely grab that corner. Now, normally this wouldn't be helpful because you actually have to get a cutscene to skip that part. But luckily, if we can just do this, there we go. Now we just gotta hang on the edge. This is a really weird part. I'm not totally sure why this part works. So we're gonna click over here, jump in here, and that loads us into the next section. So it actually is it's a cutscene skip a little bit later on. So for some reason for this, I don't remember the reasoning, but we have to go over here in order to even try this. And then we're going to do another pretty specific angle. We're going to jump over here. Oh, I think I missed it. Yep, that's not going to work. It's alright, I'll try it again. We're gonna jump back over here again. Okay, there we go. Now if we wiggle a little bit, there we go. It brings us inside. Now all we gotta do is run along this wall. And ta-da! We just skipped a lot. And yet we still have a lot more to go. What the? Okay. That works. I'm just gonna jump over here. So if we jump on this... Oh, that's not the ledge that I wanted to grab. There's another ledge that turns you sideways, and you can't actually do that. It saves a tiny bit of time. Nothing crazy. Sweet. Let's do a little bit of jumping and shooting. So now I've got my foot stuck in here. Unfortunately, not that. Anyways, we don't have the mini SMG or whatever it's called. I forget. Which is a little easier to shoot that with. I got stuck in that pole. Come on, let us jump. Let me jump. Oh my gosh. It's sometimes really weird about that. So yeah, now we have to go up even more of the staircase. If you thought it was over, you are wrong. Okay, let's jump over here a little bit. And now we have Sully.
I got you. Go!
Okay. A bit of platforming. Normally you're not really supposed to be able to beat Sully there, but it really isn't that hard. Yeah, I just wanted to make sure there's a weird thing where you can get stuck there sometimes. Fortunately I did not. Come on, everybody. Okay. So for here we have to shoot everybody in this building. In this room. Dang it, it's trying to reload. There we go. So if we shoot everybody, this comes down. We want to get that as fast as possible. Luckily that was actually decently fast. Jump over here. And bam, it kind of auto snaps you to the ladder there, so it doesn't matter. And we are almost at the end of the chapter. I love how, because Chloe's shorter than Nate, I feel like the model never reaches where he should. Pretty fun to watch. So if we jump here. Ta-da! Oh, nice. Need some of the tower to be down. There we go. So you can actually fall here and not do it right. Luckily we did. Oh, I should just come through. Yeah. Man, it's kind of hard to see what everybody's saying right now.
You check it out.
There's not really much downtime in this section.
Right, sit tight. Come on up,
Well, not
Sully.
until
It's
now.
clear.
Dang.
Hey, help me
So
with
what
this
about-
door.
Slight climbing skip there. You can just jump straight onto that thing. This, I mean, most of the skips from here on, if you listen to what I've said already, you probably know how it's going to work. But I just think it'll probably be fun to be surprised when it happens. So I'm not going to say too much about him until I actually get to him. So we're going to shoot this right there. Those guys. That guy, and I think that's it. Okay, that was actually pretty fast. Sweet.
Come on, it's clear.
The hell you been doing?
The usual.
And let me get onto this as soon as Sully wants me to. There we go.
Come on, help me with this.
Oh my gosh, the multiplayer Yeah, I had Uncharted 3. Actually, my PS3 was the Uncharted 3 edition. So it came with that game, and I'm so glad I got it, because, man, I love this game so much. It was honestly not that long after, no, not that long before the PS4 came out. I want to say it was like a couple years, maybe. But,
It's locked.
okay, let's see. Let me do this real quick, see if I can... No, not quite. So there's actually a little bit of an extra work we have to do here. Unfortunately, we couldn't just clip through that just by doing the normal strat. So, just like I was talking earlier about how you can clip through things if your model is inside of it more, if we move to the right there, towards the edge of the gate, it pushes the model into the edge. So,
We should be able to find
essentially it makes you more likely to be not detected as in or outside of the wall. And so whenever we do the cover launch glitch backwards, it sends us straight through if we hold
So we just need to make
a little bit of a right input first.
Shit. Oh, get down.
Now what?
The only way to
Oh yeah,
tell is
I
through them.
was talking about the original game.
Whatever happened
The
to that
multiplayer
sneaky
in Uncharted 3 was honestly one of the most fun multiplayer experiences I've ever played. And because, you know, I used to do a lot of Call of Duty too. Well, that was close. But there was just something about the multiplayer. People like soaked a lot more damage in Uncharted 3, but it was just, I don't know, it was still fun. And but the coolest part about them were like powers. Let's see. They're like, sorry, I need to focus on that. There was lots of cool, like, really overpowered score streaks or kill streaks. I'm not sure which one it was. There you go. Sweet. So yeah, I don't know. It was just really fun. I actually got quite good at the multiplayer of that game. One map I went like, what was it? It was like 26 and 3 with a one-shot kill sniper. It's called the T-Bolt. We'll actually see it a little bit in the game. It was so fun. Anyways, I'll stop gushing on that. Nice. I love when that happens. What the? I'm so bad. Oh, I hate when you die right there. Resets you all the way back here. There we go. Okay. Now we're gonna have to go over here and kill a few people. Because essentially out of that door right there, to the right of us, is gonna be a big guy. We kind of need to shoot him really quickly.
Holy crap.
There we go. Easy peasy. Okay.
This way. Come on.
That is not what I meant to do. Oh, hey, that works.
Hey, keep us covered, all right?
Yeah, we'll just hurry it up, lads, okay?
Sitting ducks out here.
Let's see, internet wasn't good at the time. RIP. Dude, it was so fun. Yeah, I hate to say that you missed out, because that'll make you feel even worse about missing it, but man, it was so good. Like, I played Uncharted 2's multiplayer, and it was probably pretty good for its time, but I don't know, this game was just good. Only problem it did have was it did have a lot of DLC maps, but the way they did it was that I'm pretty sure it was if anybody in the queue didn't have any of the maps, you couldn't play any of the special maps. And fortunately, there were a lot of people in the game that didn't have any DLC maps, and it didn't do anything special with them. Didn't put them in their own queue. So, kind of lame. Well, let's see. It's like right there.
I found it. Alright, now let's see if we can find that entrance. Should be directly below the North Star. There it
Hey,
is.
ta-da.
Well, that's hidden in plain sight, all right?
Guys!
Especially UC3. Yeah, I agree on that, Uranto. That is exactly what I was thinking. UC2 is good, but UC3 is a little bit more developed. Okay, so here, what do we Do you even need to restart checkpoint? Probably not. But, you know, to be honest, I don't play this game an amazing amount anymore, so I kind of gotta remember stuff as I'm going.
You guys are insane!
Now we restart checkpoint. So here, we're actually gonna do probably, I think this is the biggest skip in the game. Ooh, that was close. So basically what we're doing here is this is an area that you actually will go to later in the game. Oh my gosh, you just need to not die. Even on Explorer difficulty, those guys do a lot of damage. Oh, there we go. So, we just skipped an entire chapter. Like, the entire thing. Other than this part and the cutscenes, and a little bit after, the entire chapter. Also, for some reason, Chloe's hair doesn't load in whenever you do this skip. So she's just without hair. Stop slowing me down, Sully. Jeez. Did they have sprinting in multiplayer? I don't even remember anymore. It's been so long. Because they didn't put multiplayer in these games. Oh, come on! I promise you I did not tell it to go that other direction. What the? I needed that gun! Why did you kick it off? Okay, shooting here. Now we're just gonna throw a grenade on you. You kind of wanted that. There you go. What? There we go. Now we just gotta wait for Chloe. Yeah. Yeah, honestly, I thought that was a crash at first too, because sometimes whenever I go to like different like cutscenes and do skips, it'll crash on me. But fortunately, it did not. Yeah, she's kind of weird without her hair. Oh my gosh, is she actually stuck? What is going on? Man,
They're right behind us.
you gotta be kidding me. Stop this! Dude, the controls are so weird in this game sometimes. I don't know what's going on.
Sorry, Charlie.
If you could see my inputs right now, I was not doing back left or back right to forwards left over and over again. Okay, now we're just gonna go over here. If we go over here, we can restart checkpoint, do this normally, because you actually have to kill these guys. This deloads the other guys behind us that we just passed. So we don't even have to worry about them. Now we just do whatever we want.
Come on, we gotta get the hell out of here.
A couple grenades, just for good luck. And there we go.
If you're trying to pick up
Sweet. So now we are in Yemen. I kind of forgot to explain what we were doing in those other places. But
3,000 years ago.
We were in France for the chateau because we're trying to piece together Lawrence of Arabia's notes to get to the something of the sands. I forget what it's called. I don't remember. It's like Atlantis, but it's buried under sand, not water. And we had to go to the chateau for something, and that was Syria. We were just at some castles in Syria. Now we're at Yemen.
Yes, ma'am.
No, I'm serious.
I honestly don't remember how Nate got here normally, so I'm just gonna assume it was a good reason.
We're just gonna cut through the market.
But yep, this is just walking simulator here. We can actually stay in Elena in one of these that's kind of difficult to do. This is not the one though. Oh hey, my dog. Woof woof.
Huh.
City of Brass, yeah. That's
Okay,
basically
looks
it.
like they got the street blocked off. I'll go see what I can do. You two just stay here.
Oh, yeah.
I could have played as Elena, but you see Elena in this game a lot more than you do Chloe.
So?
Alright, it's no good. They're not letting anybody in. Let's try over here.
Sorry if you heard that
Another
burp.
way around.
Oh my gosh. Oh yeah, wouldn't have mattered. So it's the next spot. Once we get through this gate, then we can, that's interesting. Huh. After this gate, we can kind of stay in front of Elena, just for fun. Just gonna push us into the wall here. I just love, like, being around these weird spaces, so people will try to push you around and do weird things. We kind of gotta stand right here so this dude can open the gate. And ta-da!
Thanks, pal.
There we go.
Good thing we've got you with us.
Yeah, no kidding.
So you actually can do up on the D-pad, which is like a cinematic look, bring some black bars across the top to walk in these sections. But as far as I know, it's actually not faster, unless you're just animation canceling. Not in this section, anyways. So I'm gonna go for something risky here. If I can get this sick jump,
Hey,
there we go.
up here.
Nope,
Gotta be another way
I
through.
went wrong. Sometimes you can get that jump on the post
Come on, follow me.
and
You
then
all right?
jump right down, and it gets you a little bit more time.
Come
Could
on.
not do it.
Just cut through. It'll be fine. Just don't break anything. Yeah, here we go.
Jump up this ladder and a cutscene. It's about to get a little bit more interesting after this. Oh, that was close. So now we're following Talbot. I don't remember how they figured out he was important, but that's what we're doing. Just don't question it. They know what we're doing. I don't. I run this game and I don't even know. Okay, now we're gonna have to follow him through here. And he's gonna wham. Bam! This guy's not very nice. He doesn't like us following us either.
Not a complete boss.
But we got his journal, and that's what we needed. Oh yeah, he stole that from us. How dare he?
Hiya, boys.
Give it a punch. What the? I did not mean to roll. I really didn't mean to roll. It's alright, we'll figure out how to do this game. There we go. Okay, I'm gonna need to slam you into... okay, into nothing. There we go. Got a quick kill. Oh, he doesn't want me to. Oh, sweet, still got it. Oh my gosh. Forgot about you. So, to be honest, I don't know. I'm pretty not amazing at the fight scenes. Not 'cause I'm bad at mashing, but there's like certain ways to kill people faster. Essentially, killing anybody on a... well, if you can throw people against the wall, most of the time you can get a quicker kill. I've done that like once already. Let's see, can I get this? Is there any more? Yeah, there he is. Okay, I can't. So there's actually a way you can... I already know this guy's spawn here, and you can just jump behind him sometimes, but... oh well, he still died pretty quickly. People don't usually do 2 counters, but did that time. Okay, we're good. Let's go, Sully. Go.
Okay,
Go, go,
this
go.
way. Hurry. Down here. Through here.
So this is actually one of the few sections that's not faster to jump on, except for like on the stairs there. that's it. Cutscene, and we're gonna go in here.
Secret entrance to what?
that was
What's
interesting.
down there?
Only one way to find out.
Another non-answer.
Expect something different?
Ta-da!
Alright, we're good. Come on down.
Man, it's just a cistern, kid.
It's like,
Sure this is the right
let me
place?
go over here.
Yeah, it's gotta
Something
be.
like that.
So what was Sir Francis doing all the way out here anyway?
He was on a secret expedition for Queen Elizabeth.
Find the lost city of Ugo.
Yeah, the Atlantis of the Sands.
Under this city.
No, it's in the middle of the Rubel Kali Desert.
I'm gonna reach in here and
Just tell them how to find it.
pull a lever for no reason.
Uh-huh.
Shoot.
You know, this place looks familiar. Wait a minute.
I just gotta see if I remember exactly what I need to do here. And then you gotta open the map. We'll see.
See, check it out.
Yeah,
These are the
oh yeah.
same
They added, I'm
Francis
pretty sure
Drake
they
must
just
have
took
made
all the
these
skins from the
when he was
original
down.
games.
Does it tell us how to find the entrance?
It's pretty cryptic, but I think I can
Is this
work
the
it
right
out.
spot here? I don't remember.
These holes
These holes must be important.
Guess we just have to find the right one.
It's like right there or something.
There are a lot of those holes.
Well, there's got to be another clue. Look around. We're missing something.
Okay, I'm pretty sure I was supposed to be over here for this now. Shoot. I don't remember where the text is. We're gonna go in. There we go.
It's in an
Okay, it
Inoculant
was there.
script.
I should have known that.
Drake.
It's pretty obvious. It has the script on it.
I'll
None of
try.
the others do. Just really kind of thought it was right there. Oh well. What? Oh, I gotta decipher it now. Dude, I'm botting out. Doing so terrible right now.
The moon will show the way.
Moon. Down here. I am not hanging around this place.
Honestly, this is like one of the only
Pretty sure
one of the last places that I could
make a
get
note of it on the
confused
map.
on.
You're gonna mock up Sir Francis's 400-year-old map?
What?
Because I forgot to practice this earlier. Probably would have been a good idea.
So if I stand here, this is it. Sully,
symbol
you
that's
go to
on the
that
floor.
column. Elena,
Oh,
you
yes,
take
I
the one on
see.
the far wall there. I've got this one. Okay, now just reach
Oh, you
in
couldn't
and find the
change your
lever.
skin on the PS3?
I think we
Pretty
have to
sure you
pull them at
could.
the
Or
same
at least I
time.
thought you could. So I was wrong.
Yeah, I kind of like this on, Nate. I use it all the time.
Oh well.
Just do it. 1, 2, 3.
You sure that's the right lever?
Yeah, I'm sure it's the right lever.
Listen.
All right,
Ta-da!
Be damned, it worked.
Yeah.
Now it's time to pick up some time because that was crazy slow. Like that was bad.
Okay, so why the big secret all these centuries?
Huh.
What did
Well,
Elizabeth
definitely is neat because I know
find?
they added like more
Who knows?
skins, especially
Treasure, I
to the
guess.
multiplayers
What else?
every time.
Pictures of a
And
lost civilization.
I guess all the multiplayer skins are in
Those
each
assholes
game.
in the
Of
black
course,
suits, they're
Uncharted
the
1 didn't have any multiplayer, but still added some. Holy crap! That's crazy. Okay,
I like it.
now we're gonna need
Looks like it's
all
some
these
sort of
pieces.
mechanism.
So we gotta do a couple puzzles first. This is one where we
Scattered
have
the gears all
to
over the room.
Think Sir Francis?
put in
Who knows?
two a certain type of
I think
pieces
we're trapped in here.
in the right spots, and the way you put it in is each one can't touch each other. So like these ones with the 4 circles in the middle, they cannot touch each other. They have to be between crosses. But let's see, here's one over here. And there's also 2 different sizes. There's the large and the small ones, and you have to fit those in the right spots as well. I'm gonna need one more, which is up here. And if we jump right, missed it. Hold on. There we go. I think it saves us a little bit of time.
Hey, this screen
That's
decodes
normal.
the images.
What can you see?
All right, One looks like a cross, then the other has 4 circles.
Jeez.
Same symbols.
Oh, really? There's the Golden Abyss characters in here? I guess I never knew
The
that.
symbols seem to be rotating in opposite directions to each other.
It's kind of crazy.
Hey, what the hell's
Wait,
that?
someone... No, I don't think they are. Are they? Pretty sure it's just UC1 and UC2. Oh, Guerrero. Huh. Never knew that. And there we go.
Nice.
I can check it after this run and see if that's... That is there. I wouldn't imagine you'd be lying.
Okay. All the floating body parts.
Okay, we're gonna jump down here. And ta-da! Oh, on PS3 multiplayer. Okay, I was about to say, I was like, I don't remember any, but oh yeah, that makes sense. Huh. Guess I never knew that, because at that time I hadn't played the other two, I don't think, or at least I hadn't played Uncharted 1. And because it looked kind of bad, and it really doesn't look that great. But you know. Okay, so in this part, this one's a lot easier. We just gotta make the statue line up, make it look like it's stabbing this guy. And there we go. Easy peasy. Dude, I've never even played Abyss. I've never had a PSP or PS Vita. I mean, it was only on PS Vita, but still. Thing is, those were both pretty expensive, and the Nintendo equivalents weren't as expensive.
You were
Or
worried.
there were more games that I wanted, so I just got those instead. I mean, it was supposed to be like a more high-end system for older people, and at the time when like the PSP came out, I was like 10, something like that.
Okay, so Nate, did Francis Drake ever
I
find
don't know.
that lost city? That
Actually, I probably would have been younger.
Don't think so.
Yeah.
Seems like he only came
Probably
this
more like
far,
8.
then turned back and headed home.
Anyways,
everything about this
let's
little
continue
mystery?
on with the run.
Yeah.
Have you stopped to ask yourself why?
What do you
We'll
mean?
grab ourselves
I
a
don't know.
torch here,
This whole place just seems like some kind of
so we can skip a cutscene.
Oh, it looks like some kind of ornate
Ah.
brazier.
Wish we can do that. Okay. So here's more spiders.
Way more
They're
aggressive.
very scary.
Wow.
Doesn't mind the light as much.
But let's see. You can actually wave them away with the torch because they are actually, oh my gosh, afraid of the
Keep shooting and
lights.
follow me.
Never
Okay,
mind.
stay close behind me.
But it is a little bit faster on average
Sully, keep shooting.
to jump around. So we're gonna try and jump around as much as possible.
Think we can get
Probably
through up
faster
here.
just to walk. So this next part. After this, we're not going to have a torch anymore. They're gonna get under, and we're not. So essentially,
Maybe I can open it
Sully's
from
gonna
the
sit
other
here
side.
trying to get under and get the door. And what I'm gonna do is spam the shotgun. So the game is based this part on how fast you're using the ammo, because you only get one ammo like, reload, I guess. And as soon as all the ammo's gone,
Well, open the door.
I don't remember how this works on part of it, but you like literally cannot die if you're on using just spam the ammo as fast as possible. So I'm just gonna hold up here. It'll let us out just in time. I don't know how they live that. It'd be terrifying. This place. So in that cutscene, there was like a message that was it Sir Francis Drake left behind. I don't remember who did it, but it's telling us where we have to go next. Okay, so for this part, people are going to drop down this rope. It looks kind of glitchy, but it's how it's got to work. Take cover, it's an ambush. Look at the
Elena, Sully, get down.
smoke grenades spawn midair. It's pretty hilarious. So we're just going to sit here and... oh, what did I miss? Yeah. Okay. It's kind of nice to let you jump through. Okay, so someone did get down there. So the last two guys are going to be these armor guys. And you actually can't look up there. Like, you can't look directly up there like I was for this last guy. Or else the game just soft locks. Well, or you just, checkpoint rather. It's kind of lame. Not gonna lie. You know,
We gotta find a way out.
And how are we gonna
Sully's
do
gonna
that?
come over here and let us jump up any moment now. Oh, rip. There he is. Wrong side. Let's see, what are we confirming?
Careful, kid.
I don't know yet.
Alright, watch it. I'm gonna send the ladder down. Hey, heads up.
Got it.
Get it? There.
Thanks.
Here, give me your guns. Can't take them out on the street.
Gotta give away their guns now.
Much as I'd like to.
Touchscreen puzzles? That sounds weird. I don't think I'd want to do that either.
So scarce.
See, up here we're gonna get blow-darted by Talbot. They're not even gonna notice. They're just gonna walk past.
All right, up here. This way.
Kind of hilarious how it worked out like this. Oh well, so now we're on a huge drug trip. One huge thing about this game is
Get away from
there's a
me.
big emphasis on drugs. I have no idea why.
Oh god.
I guess they just like kind of got to the end and they're like, dang, pretty much everything we have is just based on psychedelic drugs. They kept it anyways, because it's still kind of cool, but it's kind of odd.
Don't touch me.
Drake. Marlowe's waiting.
So at this point, can't really remember if you can just sit here and do nothing. I'm pretty sure you have to walk or do something. But there's actually a, was it a cue that Talbot will say, or was this Marlowe saying this? I don't remember. Where once you see that, you can just stand still, and the screen will just eventually fade to where you need to be. Pretty neat.
Sully?
Sully's not here,
So
Drake.
he's not here, Drake. You're on your own now. This dude's a creep. Oh yeah, and also it doesn't matter where you go. Like, this game just like regenerates pathways as you run through it, so like this means nothing.
No, I won't go.
Don't resist.
Does it follow me that he says? Or you can just not walk? I don't remember.
You're with us. Just listen to me. You know what we want.
Don't let.
Don't let them.
I won't.
You won't let him turn me. Talbot's a nice guy. He wouldn't do that. I think where is it? I really want to say where is it is the line.
No.
Yep, that's it.
Give them to
Where is it? Okay.
I don't.
Good.
I don't know. Please. I don't know.
Rip Matt. Okay, so now we gotta chase Talbot through the city. We've gotten out of our drug trip. That is not what I wanted to do. I was so fast there for one moment. No. That didn't seem fast. Whew. I'm not gonna lie, I wasn't sure if you could actually jump on tables like that. Because, there's actually kind of like a, multiple paths you can take in this. It's really weird. It's kind of cool. But some paths aren't nearly as fast, some are good. Okay, just jump over there. Now we're literally right at him, but of course, his character model's in the way. Of course. Yeah, if you're fast enough, you can catch up to him in some parts. Like, I think this next part is we're going to come over to a car, well, in a little bit, and Nate's gonna get hit by it, and he's just gonna like teleport ahead of us. Kind of weird. Yeah, right here. So we're not supposed to really be this close. He's getting a little bit further, but watch. Pretty sure you can technically get in front of him there. If you have enough speed right before then, you can like kind of clip through him. And see, there you go. He just kind of teleports off in the distance. Pretty hilarious. Nice. Sometimes you get staggered by that lattice falling, but you were lucky. Slash, maybe I knew what I was doing. Maybe. Oh, you thought it was over? It is definitely not. Yeah, there's really not a lot of skips around this part of the game. Kind of a boring section, if you ask me. Because playing the game fast is cool and all, but I want to do the glitches, you know. That's the cool part. If I wanted to play a game just because it was fun to play, I'd be playing Super Monkey Ball right now. No, I'm just kidding. This is a fun game.
Shit.
What? Oh, if we hadn't crashed into that window. Dude, she has some like crazy hairspray or something. Like, holy crap. Not only does it go through her coat. Hold on, let me see. Can I see him teleport? Look, he's right there. Oh, I didn't jump over the thing fast enough. But anyways. Your hair will like stick up straight in the air if you turn. It's kind of crazy. What the? Where am I going? Bro. I don't even actually play this game, guys. I'm just improving all this. True fact. Okay, so if we go this way, we're gonna get turned away. But if we go that way exactly, it should bring us pretty close to the end. I'd love to look at chat right now. But there's too much to look at.
There he is. I think you lost me, didn't you?
Nice. Got a good ledge grab there. And ta-da, that's one of those places where it kind of just snaps you to the right spot.
Come on, Talbot, this is getting old.
Sick. Alright, now we don't really have much chase left. We're almost done, guys, so if you're getting tired of seeing this like I am, oh, okay, nice. Then don't worry, because it's almost over. Drive onto the hangars. Speaking of coming. Huh. Interesting. Yeah, I mean, you know, this is a speedrun marathon, but not really. It's just an Uncharted marathon. I'm just trying to play it kind of fast. It's not like crazy fast or anything, you know. Just fast enough to be like, you know, okay, that's kind of cool. And I think I'm doing that successfully. How about you guys? No, you can't talk back because you're just a figment of my imagination. Oh, that's good to know. Dude, I'm actually in a drug trip just like Nate. True fact. Ta-da. Did the plank of wood glitch out? I'm not really sure. And I can't really hear any weird noises, so I have no idea. I don't really have the TV very loud. Sure hope it's going alright. That'd be terrible. Okay. Killed you. Oh, no, of course I didn't. Man. Stop getting screwed over. Please and thank you. Hit him with the wrench. Hit him with the wrench. No, he didn't. I mean, she. Man, can I just throw you guys? Sweet. Nice. Sometimes if you're not hitting people on the wall, people just like to counter you constantly, and it's just not fun. Oh, that was good. That's nice. And with the hammer, yes! He did it. She did it. Whichever one. Ouch. Press circle, not triangle. Guess. Where's he coming? There he is.
Shit,
It's noise repeating. Huh. That is odd. I don't know why that would be. I wonder if it's like a game thing or a string thing. 'Cause if it's a game thing, there's nothing I can do about that. But if there's a stream issue, like my computer or something, that would not be good. And we got the slow kill. Nice. I love when that happens.
And stay now.
Dude, I just wanted to climb on the box. Is that too much to ask for? That's the way we need to go.
Rum. Cliche.
So now we're just gonna go and jump through here, like Nate is a spider monkey. In this case, Chloe, because she basically is, I guess. Sweet. So because we're in the unpatched version, there are a couple of things that work kind of weirdly. So like, if you just noticed there, I was kind of like hanging in midair, and that was not because of the model either. That was because that's part of the unglitched or unpatched version's charm. That's what we'll call it. There's a couple of other places like that, like in the well in the chateau, like a long time ago. Whenever I jumped inside the well, like near the bottom, I kind of like stopped for a moment. And that was because sometimes it like makes you swing. I don't really know why. It's definitely a thing they needed to fix. Fortunately they did. But we're not playing that version. And that could have been bad. Anyways. There's a blind jump you can do here that's a lot faster, but honestly I really suck at it. And I don't prefer to sit here and retry on this place. Oh, that was too close. Whew, we're good though. We made it, boys. Oh, hold on. I want to make sure I don't die. I think you can actually miss that chain if you jump too far to the left there. Which is also pretty crappy. Why would they even have that in the game? So now here we're actually going to dive by pressing circle. Oh, I guess there is a way to technically dive. Maybe that's what I was doing wrong the whole time. Oh well. So we're just going to actually walk right past this guy. He doesn't matter. Okay, I'm going to jump down here. So there's a cool restart checkpoint here we can do. Kind of want to grab these guns so we can do it. Yeah, I think it's like... There we go.
Oh shit.
We go to this platform right here. See, now they're going to all know I'm here. Sometimes you can get through that without even really noticing that. Jump up here. Kill this guy. Up the ladder. And ta-da! Now I just restart checkpoint, and they're all gone. Easy peasy.
Doesn't look too dangerous.
Can I get back up? Please. Stop making me go back down. Don't do it. Nice. So if we go to the right side here... Come on. You can do it. There we go. You can go down here. And I know there's a way you can skip all this without actually having to fight any of these dudes. Nope, that is not it. I don't know how they did it. I don't remember. We'll figure it out. Let's see, there's a guy up here. Where did he go? Oh my gosh, why did he do that? Sweet. And ta-da, we just skipped a lot of the climbing over there. You're also supposed to move a box so you can get in, or to move a crane to get it in place, to jump over there. Yada yada yada. We just skip it. So it's all good. Yeah, I could have sworn there was a way you could get past that part without getting through the death plane, because normally, whenever you go through there, if you try to jump over there without actually killing all the people there, it kills you like it did. But I've definitely seen a way where a guy's gotten past the death plane, so it's possible. Also, I do this slowly. Come on. Can I get some jumps, please?
Tetanus shot after this.
Dang. You know, he probably is going to need a tetanus shot. Okay, I didn't even need to kill that guy. Oh my gosh, camera. What are you doing?
He's down here. Keep an eye on him.
Please can jump over there, over here. Ta-da. This section is a good bit of climbing. It's supposed to take a lot longer. But we just don't do most of it, so it doesn't matter. Jump, jump. Ta-da. I like how it gave me the the climbing ladder
Nearly there.
camera view, but then didn't let me climb it. This is my favorite part. Jump over here. And ta-da. Sweet. Okay, let's check up. Tired. Oh my gosh, Shot, you're tired, man. You can go to sleep. Let's see.
Shit.
Yeah, I mean, you can only take so many tetanus shots, then you can't take them anymore. Remember that, guys. Because then it'll actually just, I guess it gives you tetanus, I'm not really sure. But just remember it's dangerous. So, don't get too many.
Where are you headed?
That's probably what Nate's at right now. He's probably had so many that he just can't get anymore.
That must be where they're holding Sully. You gotta get on that ship.
Chloe's face does not really look right there. Let's see. Yeah, I don't know. I like playing as a girl, you know, but I don't want a tetanus shot, you know what I'm saying? Or rather, Nate likes being a girl. There you go. That's a better way to say it. That's a crazy jump he's got to make there. I'm gonna grab that gun. And we're just gonna skip right by that guy. If you jump right under him, he usually tries to kick your foot. Oh, cool. What the? Dude, I forgot you could die there. This game is bullcrap. Okay. Let's try this again. Dude. Why did you do that? Now we got it. Haha. Let's shoot at this guy. See if he can't catch us. And ta-da. He actually can't hit us while we're doing this. I don't know why. And new chapter. Ooh, yeah. Hard. Don't really want to play this game on hard, to be honest. Man, these are some crazy burps I'm getting. This is crazy. Okay. So if you go around. Oh, dude. Restarting checkpoint does not work then, I guess. It's weird. Let's go. Okay, cool. So, the AK is probably the best weapon in the game, by the way. I don't know why I haven't mentioned it, but for normal use, it's pretty accurate. It's also quite strong, at least for the automatic weapons. And you can find it almost everywhere, so we're going to use that. We don't have an M4 like you see to Uncharted 2, unfortunately, but I don't know if it'd be better in this game anyways. It doesn't even exist. What the? That's never happened before.
Don't leave without me, boys.
Oh yeah, the M9 is also good. I forgot about the M9. It's not as common, and it does shoot faster, but not quite as strong. So you waste more ammo. Even though it does about the same amount of damage.
Can't let you boys leave me behind.
Just kind of put the wall like that, because why not? Where are they going to spawn first? There's one. Okay. Oh, there's one right there. Up there. Seems to be about it. Although I think there's maybe a couple more that spawn here. This is like one of the only places in Uncharted 3 where you pretty much know where they spawn. And it's just a means of, it's just a matter of getting them. Dude, really? Holy crap. Spawn on the backside. Okay, now we can start killing these guys. So you can kill some and we'll start boarding this ship. Don't really want that. Let me get over here. Dude. There's a revolver over here. I can't have it. So I'm not gonna have it. This is literally the last guy. There we go. Now we wait. There we go. Oh my gosh. Okay, I love how their body's just kind of jetted off. I don't know, this game's crazy easy on Explorer. Like, I'm not even trying to kill these guys. The big guy, some of the guys, you know, like the normal, well, like the other two games, you can shoot their helmet off, and usually it takes a good bit of shots. Anyways, this game it doesn't. Also, I really hate this. This boat is really hard to hit. Be surprised. Oh, I got it. Just need one more. That's not what I wanted. There's always ammo here, by the way. Fun fact. Okay. Bam. Okay, that was actually kind of fast. So whenever the ocean, you know, rocks the boat up and down, for some reason the shots are just go way off. It's not fun. Try and leave those shots because they're not working with you most of the time. Short is brutal. That's actually a good question. I don't know. Also, I wasn't looking, I was paying attention to the chat.
Alright, Sully. I'm coming.
I'm trying to be a better streamer than runner, but it ain't happening so far. Okay, sometimes it makes you jump all the way back down, so let's try not to do that. Come on, jump up. There we go. Okay. Sweet. Wouldn't let me jump up there. Man. If you don't die there, I'll show it's true. It's very true. Okay. So there's actually a skip here that you can do that saves like a couple seconds, or a few seconds.
Let's take a look.
But I won't be able to do it. Because every time I try to do this, I either get it wrong or my PS4 crashes. The only thing I can think of is I just can't do it because my PS4 crashes. Every time I actually is about to get it right, get off the cover. If I'm not in the right spot, I could die here. Okay. Doing good.
Where did that thing come from?
These guys can just pretty good kill. Not anymore, because we're on easy with this guy. I'm getting hungry, guys. Guys, we're gonna go to a short break so I can eat. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not doing that. I wish.
Hold, huh? Thanks for the tip, Ramses. Alright.
I'd be like, okay, you guys just sit
into the
here and
lion's
just
den.
doing a normal stream. So, normally you have to fight a bunch of waves of guys here.
Let's try
And,
this quietly.
It takes a little bit of time, but if we do the same glitch I was talking about in Syria, where you hold right, or a direction, and then do the glitch, cover launch glitch backwards, so it goes right through. So we just did that super fast. It was nothing. Okay, so there's a weird part right here, so if you just jump right here, after that checkpoint, because you can see the colors kind of change, you'll die. But if you jump then, you don't die, just from jumping straight down. Don't know why.
Sully.
It's kind of weird. Okay, gotta kill these. Oh, I really have to reload them.
We're sinking if you haven't noticed.
Is there still right there? No. Good. Okay, there we go. Oh, that's a headshot. Sweet, now we can do whatever we want.
We gotta get out of here.
I can walk on this car so we can get a jump. I gotta say, this is definitely... so the ship graveyard in general is probably one of my least favorite parts of the run, but being in this cruise ship is probably one of my favorites. Mainly because of the last scene is so BA, you know. It's so cool, and we're gonna get there soon. Another reason is there's not like a lot of shooting or anything, and there's a couple of skips. You know, cool stuff. Well, I guess it's just the one. Let's see, what are we on? 139, okay. I should hold forwards. The game should be on brutal. Oh my gosh. I don't know, man. I don't think anybody wants to do Uncharted 4 or 3 on brutal. I might get some people doing number 2, but... Stop that. Let's see, the parts in the hold. What exact part of the hold were you talking about? Was that whenever I was shooting those guys? Or is it like the part like right after? I'm assuming you're talking about the guys.
Okay, this way.
Yeah, exactly, that's it. So there's a certain amount of guys that spawns every time there. And as soon as you finish the last guy, let's see, it ooh, yes, sweet, I did it. So you're supposed to shimmy across that the whole way, but I skipped some. Anyways, yeah, once you kill the last guy, the place starts flooding, and then you can go to the next scene. I'm assuming that's what you're talking about. Oh, whoops! Gotta press triangle. So I love this part. It's really clear. Like, yeah. See, it controls the camera for you, but you can still do this weird like glitch. Freaking break dancing, guys. What am I doing?
Can't get much worse than this. No! Yes, we can.
Sweet. Got it. Yeah, I don't know. Brutal runs would probably be very long. I mean, even Uncharted 1, I'm sure it'd be... Well, not that long, but it'd be a good bit longer, because I know a lot of the sections you just have to run through... you have to run through hordes of enemies. Oh, wow. That was kind of slow. That was very slow. Anyways, you have to run through hordes of enemies to get some of the clips, and if you're on brutal, you ain't doing that. You're gonna have to kill him first, which is gonna take a lot more time. 12:49. Oh my gosh. Running away. Oh. You know, maybe I should pay attention to the game. That might would help. Up. Sorry guys, I'm really distracted. It smells good. That is not optimized. I can tell you right now, 12:49 is not optimized.
Hey, Nate, over here. I think we can cut through the building.
All right, good call.
Here, help me lift this.
Okay, let's get this open. I'm sure you could probably bring it down by at least half.
You got it?
I mean, 6 hours is kind of long, but you could probably do it in that amount of time. Wait, which game are we talking about anyways? I don't even remember. It was UC 1, 2, or 3? Or 4? Ugh. Okay, UC 4 might take 12 hours.
Looks like there's a way
That
out
is
on the other side.
Possible.
Shit. Yeah.
Okay, let's go down here. Now let's see if I can do this first try. It's the truck jump.
If I put it in
This
this
is
boat-
the hardest part of the airport.
Here, I'll push. You steer.
So essentially, we have to... Oh my gosh. Is my headphones coming out? Anyways, we have to get the truck over to that open window, way over there. Oh my gosh, can you go? Jeez. We have to get it to that open window over there, and we jump on top of the truck and then jump out the window. But sometimes it can be a little finicky.
There. Keep going.
Did you bother to look for keys?
So I'm just going to get the max amount of distance and then try it, because usually the further you go, the more forgiving it is. Yep, like that. And to be honest, I'd rather not have to do that again. Sick. So here we're actually going to skip almost the entire airport. I didn't actually need to do that again. It's alright. I did it for fun. There we go. Flip right to there. Sick. Okay, now if we go right to this side. Oh no, did it kind of wrong. Oh well, we're walking. We're walking, boys. So essentially what we've done is you're supposed to go through all that part of the airport, and there's a section right there where you see that plane where you need to get through some gates, and it brings you to the runway over here. You're supposed to chase down the plane, but because we can get through that wall, go over here, and ta-da! Now I just gotta jump on this thing, it's weird.
I got you, come on!
There we go. So there's gonna be something weird happening, because this isn't actually the airport that it happens on. I'm not really sure. Okay, oh, I guess we weren't on technically. Whoops.
Deja vu, right?
Yeah.
Anyways, so now it's gonna take us to the real plane, so we have to restart checkpoint to get it in the right spot. Not sure really where the
The landing gear.
airstrip comes from,
Careful.
but
Keep it
we won't
steady.
question it.
To the left.
Okay,
Or that way. To the right.
see if we can get the shimmy going on. There we go.
A little closer. A little more.
Right, left, right,
That's
left,
it.
right.
Steady.
You're trying to get the plane matched up with your exact height or your exact spot, so fun thing with the animation.
God.
I can dance, Lauren. You didn't even know that. There's like a reset checkpoint around here somewhere. I honestly don't remember where, so I'm just not even gonna try. Let's see. If you're talking about the in-game timer, we didn't always use the in-game timer. It was actually a few years ago that it was required to have the in-game speedrun timer. If that's what you're talking about. Otherwise, people probably just thought, oh, I just played through the game pretty much normally, and then just thought, oh, well, that's about that much time. That's what they submitted. Nope, Chloe. Yep. This is a Chloe skin. Yeah, this is actually Lost Legacy 2, true fact. This is definitely one of my other favorite parts in the game. Which I already mentioned the shit. Sinking was definitely a cool one. This airplane part, that section right here. I love the visuals of the desert in this game. They do a really good job because even though there's really not much going on, there are a lot of particles they have to do later on. When you're actually on the sand, I guess. And they even add the footprints. It's really aesthetic, let me tell you that. Okay, so we're coming on an hour and 50 minutes. Holy moly, guys. See ya. I wonder how much it would actually hurt to fall into that much sand. Probably a lot. So I'm pretty sure at a certain point in this, you can just sit here and do nothing. I think that's where I'm at right now. Just to be safe though, I'll continue shooting people. Yeah, we're up to red. Basically, we just want to not get crushed by these boxes. That's really the biggest issue. And if you stay right behind this one right here, you're never get hit. Because that will always come right there. You can see a little more time. Nice. So we're going to try and walk in, see if we can go by faster. I'm not really sure if it does make this cutscene go by faster. I think we can get a little closer. That's what's so cool. The flames being torn apart at the seams. We actually have to do catch this box. And triangle mesh. Yeah, I know, right? They just do not care. Their one prerogative is just to kill me.
Oh, thank God.
They don't care about their own well-being. They're just like, okay, you know what? I'm ready to die for this, because hundreds of other people are too.
Oh, this is not good.
Okay, sweet. Restart checkpoint. So this is a part where, well, right after this.
Gotta think. Keep my head.
Okay, yeah. This. Let me talk about this real quick.
See what I can find.
This is literally the cover of the
Some
game,
water.
and it's amazing.
Something.
Anyways, so this desert part is the main spot where you can hold up on the D-pad and actually walk faster. It makes you look quite weird, but it does work. There's a certain path, a certain path for this section you have to take. You can't just walk straight through the dune. We have to go around. But this will give us a lot extra time. I think it actually saves like a good 40 seconds doing this throughout this whole chapter. Maybe more. So yeah, we're just kind of walking funny. Did you know Chloe could moonwalk? I sure didn't. Even walking through the desert, she's walking this style, dude. I think it's faster to do that. Let's see. Oh yeah, this game looks amazing. Like, hold on, let me see. Look at like the sand prints it leaves in here in the sand. It's just really cool.
Let me just find some
It's a
water.
really beautiful game.
Some water.
And there we go. This is actually really going to lose the gun for a bit. Just won't give it to us for a while. But we should get it back, if I remember right.
I don't care if it's cold or not.
I have not seen the fan-made Eddie Raha collection trailer. That actually looks really cool. Or sounds really cool, rather. I'd totally play that.
You gotta be kidding me.
Look at those legs, dude. She can turn on a dime. Do I actually have to walk off? That might be what I have to do. Whoops. So right here, we're gonna you actually have to do up on the D-pad to look at the stars. So it's just kind of helpful, and we can just do this. You can actually get further than you're supposed to get but I'm pretty sure it's just the timer after you do that. After he starts the dialogue here.
Shit. Should have been in the Navy.
Next spot.
I don't know. Who are you talking to? I'm exhausted.
So we're gonna hold aim now, I guess. I'm pretty sure that's the same speed.
Thank God.
I haven't really tried too much going through the desert here to
What's that?
see what's fastest, but it's just generally, this is just generally faster
What are the roots
than what I was
that
doing.
cluster? What branches grow out of this stony rubbish?
Wait a minute.
Son of man, you cannot say or guess.
Yeah,
Well,
like
you
normally in
know
this
only
cutscene you're not supposed to get
broken
anywhere near the
images.
mirage. Just usually kind of
So
stops you
well,
before.
The sun beats.
Guess
and
what?
the
We've
dead
been going in a
tree gives
circle.
no shelter. The cricket no relief, and the dry stone no sound of water.
Not really sure why they had Marlowe's voice actor voice this, but
Damn it, I've been going in circles.
I don't know. I really like it actually.
Shit!
It's pretty nice.
Damn
He's
it.
got a pretty good voice actor.
Stupid, stupid, stupid.
Only there is
There's shadow under this red rock.
Come in
Under the shadow
under
of
the
this red
shadow
rock.
of this red
Love
rock,
this.
and I will show you something different.
It's just kind of funny whenever you do this
From either
walking.
your shadow at morning striding behind you,
Nate acts very
or
much
your
not
shadow
okay.
at evening, rising
Whenever
early.
you're actually using the D-pad up, it just looks fine.
I will
Like
show
it's just a
you.
normal day going through the desert with no water and no food for days. Well, like a couple days. So there's actually a part that's coming up after I think this cutscene where if we do have the gun, we actually get to go faster. Pretty sure I remember that being a thing. Oh my gosh. We've gone for 2 whole hours. That's crazy. Guys, make sure to drink water. I'm sure not. I don't actually have any water with me right now.
Lay down. Can't lay down.
That is unfortunate. Telling you guys, Nate is actually impervious to death. In normal ways. It's only the stupid ways that you can get killed by. Like jumping in a spot and then just
Hey.
not getting the ledge. You
Hey,
just die.
Sorry.
wake up. Come on, give me a hand.
You know, soda does have water in it, but it's not water. Soda's actually not that good for you. Gonna be honest, Techie, you're gonna die from that soda.
Couldn't find
Okay,
you.
probably not. I'm just
I don't know
joking.
how long I've been out here. Think. Sorry?
Sully?
Yeah, you're hydrating. Oh yeah, also hi, Rob. Welcome back. Where am I going? Doesn't matter. I don't remember. We're going this way. Death by soda. Yeah, that's pretty much it. You got it.
Sorry?
You just gotta get over this hill.
Sully!
Easy
Come on,
peasy.
Sully. Oh, what's that? What's that guy? It's a village.
Nice. And guess what, guys? This one is not a mirage. Ooh, kidney stones. Yeah, you don't really want those. Also, I think I remember seeing something about sugar being a leading cause of Alzheimer's. or it's starting to be linked to it. So I'm probably going to cut down on my sugar too, because I don't really want Alzheimer's.
Ghost.
I gotta go. Let me out of here. Can I reset now? Now I can. Pretty sure it gives you a little bit faster walking speed if you do that, so that's why I do it.
Let's try through here.
Oh my gosh, you normally don't... Oh, that sucks. Yeah, that's what I did too. I've stopped drinking soda unless it's like a crazy occasion. Like I'm given soda or something. Just don't do it anymore.
Thank God it will. Okay.
Funny how you can just drop straight down there. It's probably a good like 12 feet down.
Let's try.
You just hop straight in. This part. I don't know how he's able to tell it's undrinkable.
It's undrinkable.
I don't get it.
Okay, don't give up.
No. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. There's not really much else to say. There's a couple more glitches. There are a few more that are notable, but not really.
Oh shit! It's right.
Yeah, I mean, I guess it might taste bad. Even still, I would still drink it. It's like, look at this. What do you get for all this? With only having one handful of water. Gosh dang it. Stop that. Let me up here. Now if we can do this right. That was not it.
Sent to look for the plane.
What the? How did you get back up here? Dude, I killed him, I thought. Dude. So what I'm trying to do is, you can do this launch in a way that puts you right on top. There we go. And you have to play this cutscene. If you jump over this and land on the other side, you will not be able to progress. Pretty sure I have to restart checkpoint there. Okay. So yeah, I'm glad I actually got
Gotta
that.
be a way out of here.
Only took me 3 tries, but hey. Not at all. So up here we're gonna get T-bolt from this guy. Fortunately I have a lot of grenades, but I don't think we really want to use them. Not yet. So we're going to try and shoot all these guys. Most of the time, whenever you have the sniper not scoped in, it'll still snap. So there we go, it's the sniper done. Good one-shot kills. I guess we're going to use a grenade for him. It's a lot easier. Woof.
That's what the doctor ordered.
And is that all? So for that section you actually have to kill everybody there to get through that gap. Wasn't the fastest, but it definitely wasn't the slowest either. And the best part is we have plenty of grenades for the next section and we're going to need them. This is like the only spot in the run where you actually need grenades. So, you know those red pillars that you can shoot down? We're going to be coming across a lot of those right here. We actually need to destroy this. There should be... Where's the guy with the RPG? Oh, found him. I might die. Come on. There we go. Now where is it? 'Get some cover here, please. Morrisons. What the heck is a Morrison? Okay, this part you don't really have to do anything. So these guys become impossible. They're actually just impossible. You can fill in with lead. Just don't die. Oops.
English?
What? English, I speak
Huh.
English.
I have no idea what they're talking about, but I can't scroll up right now.
Don't shoot.
I'm not close enough. Oh. Nice gun holster there, Chloe. So yeah, this section takes like no effort. So you can pretty much go through almost all of this with shooting pretty much nobody. Except for the last guy. The last two guys. That's it. I will say one thing about this game is that some of the reasons why I haven't had everything fully memorized is because of, my muscle memory just kind of disappeared. But another reason is because some things are harder to get to within the chapters they're in. And there's like no other way to actually get good practice on those chapter by chapter. Some of them don't have good reset or restart chapters. So like essentially if you do whatever it is you're trying to practice, it just takes you on to the next section and you can't restart unless you do the whole chapter over again. It's not very optimal. Oh, I love when that happens. Let me see it on the stream. I have no idea what happens there. I guess it just like loads in and it has to like color grade it one at a time. I have no idea why, but it happens sometimes. Okay, so here is another skip I'm going to attempt. I don't always do it right. So, but if we don't get it, just do it normally, because we have to go through this whole sequence again to get to it. And I don't really want to do that. I'm just calling who a slag. This is not cool. That is not a nice name for British people. Okay, so back in the unpatched version of this game, which I'm pretty sure you can do this in patched as well, but it's very difficult. You can just walk off the edge there. Pretty neat, I'd say. So we want to be kind of close to Salim, but not close enough to drop in quite yet. About now is when we want to do it. Oh, sweet. I think that might be it. So now if we go this way, yep, I did it. First try, guys. Ha! Suck on that. So whenever you do this glitch the right way, hold on. What the? Where's the reset checkpoint? Come on. Bro, is it not gonna give it to me? Let's see how this is. Dude. Okay, there we go. Didn't really skip anything, did it? Well, anyways, the glitch is supposed to get you further in, I'm pretty sure, but it didn't do it for some reason for me. I don't remember what I did wrong then. But basically, you have to get close enough to the path to kind of get your level lowered down by it. And usually what you do is you just go right down to the trucks, and as soon as they start running again, because they'll stop if you do it right, but they won't if you don't. It's explanatory. And, you know, it's just... Normally it gives you a restart checkpoint and it takes you a while, but I still think it was a little bit faster. So, we'll see though. Another hardcore RPG shots. Here we go. I can't believe I did it first try, but it was like, didn't work right. Forward enough. Okay, I didn't go forward enough. I've never actually done that before. I've never not gone forward enough. Guess that's why that happened. Oh well. That's unfortunate, but I'm just glad I got to show the glitch off first try. That was pretty cool. Because sometimes if you do it wrong and you get too close, it brings you back on the normal path and then you do it normally like I just did. But if you do it correctly, which I didn't do, in the end, you go far enough ahead and then it resets your checkpoint up in front of the convoy. And then you'd still see this cutscene, but you'd be farther ahead. Oh my gosh. Wildfire has another run. I don't even remember what it could be. Let's see if we can get these guys. What the? They're not good though. Oh, there's one. So in this section I just gotta kill everybody as fast as I can because it lets me move on faster.
Keep going. He's gotta be
Oh, it slows me down if I don't kill the guy in the back of the truck faster. You don't want that. There it is. There we go. Sweet, got him. That's pretty fast. Yep, fair enough. Well, I know that now. I wish I could have shown it off normally, because I would have saved some time, but it's still pretty cool that I got it. Nice to know that I have a good setup. Thanks for the tip, Oz. AKA the greatest UC3 speedrunner I know. Sweet.
Hang on, I got you. Take my hand, I got you.
Nice. You're really not that long out from the finish here. I don't actually know what my pace is here, so I don't have my splits up. It'd be too far away to reach. But I'd imagine this is a pretty meh run. Probably a good 235 pace or something. Because I did get some of the skips really well, but I've been getting a lot of movement here. So I just kind of forgot some things. I love how I actually practiced for the skips, and I got pretty much all of them exactly how I wanted to. But because I didn't actually practice doing the game normally, just kind of forgot how to do everything. Bring the sword to a gunfight.
Hang back, Sully.
I mean,
Go check it out.
pretty sure there is an Indiana Jones game in this marathon, so we'll be able to see that still. But wait a second. Oh, I kind of wanted that. Now this part, I don't actually remember where I'm supposed to cover lunch from, so... Oh
Must
no.
have gotten separated in the storm. Come on.
Running out of time. Okay, this isn't how I wanted to
Get
do it, but
inside.
this will
Run
work.
for it. Head for the gate.
Whew, that was close. I had some other setup that worked a lot better than that, but don't remember it anymore either. I'm basically just a washed up guy now.
Still got it.
Sully, up here. Found something.
Let's see. Rafe. Oh yes, please. Let's see him.
Nate, there's one on the other side.
You wait here.
Nice. Apparently I'm a lot behind my previous PB for this segment. I don't remember how. Who knows?
Almost there. You ready? Go.
Yeah, I don't know. The health is definitely weird in this game. Well, I guess in all of them, really.
The words of Victor Sully.
Try it again. I will get this. Man, I know there's a way I can get this. Maybe I'm remembering it wrong, but I did it one time before. So who knows? Screw it, I'm doing it the normal way. I probably would have just saved time just by doing that in the first place.
Shit.
Oh well.
It's true. It's really here. Wow. Victor Sullivan.
Nice. Okay, so here we're gonna drink some weird water from the water fountain. That may or may not have something to do with what's happening right now. Oh my gosh, I did not go the right way. Okay, so we gotta go and grab, where is it? I don't remember.
Jesus,
Aha! I knew where it was. Where was the last guy? Where was he? Okay, oh no. Rip. Missed pretty hard. Good God. I botched this fight up pretty bad. The Butterfeet strats, oh yeah, for sure. It's pretty nice being able to just slide wherever you want. Also, if you hit walls, sometimes it messes it up, so that actually was not bad.
Helmet! Come back here, you son of a bitch!
Oh, I forget I can't do the cover here. It's after this. So here, shooting actually isn't faster, believe it or not.
You come back here!
So we're going to see a little bit more of the spiders, guys. Sure, it's like right here. Here we go. Spiders start coming out of everything. Isn't this great?
Oh no.
True fact, this is actually what Columbia looks like. There's just a lot of spiders crawling out of everything. See Hotel Cartagena. I don't remember how you say it. I don't speak Spanish, so. We gotta do some shooting we never actually had to do before. Because we're scared and we're actually tripping. Yeah, it's the spiders, dude. It's kind of crazy.
No.
So, what's really happening right now is that water is actually the reason why this place died out, because it's all contaminated with some kind of stuff, evil stuff, you know.
Moving. Gotta get out.
So everybody just went crazy, and that's what this is doing.
Can't do this. What is this? What's happening?
There we go. Oh my gosh, this is too trippy. Oh, this part I do not really like, if I'm being honest. There's too much blur, and it's kind of weird.
Kill him.
Maybe you guys didn't catch it, but this isn't normal.
Kill Sully. I'll kill you. Kill Sully.
Okay, just do it, just like that. No, there's one more. Wait. Where is he? I hate when that happens. Okay, so this spot we're gonna have to kill a few of these guys pretty fast.
Fire
There's one. Sweet. Nice.
Oh, it can't be real. Hold it together. Can't be real. Hold it together.
Fortunately, you don't get to keep this.
Sully! Sully!
Wait, what am I doing? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, exactly. That's the best part. If I had actually like not missed with the Tau sniper in the first section, it would have given me exactly enough to kill all of them, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, because there's 6 and 6. But I kind of goofed it up pretty badly. But the section that I just did, yeah, that's it was I had room left to spare by a lot, so pretty nice. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. Not photo mode. Oh, she's already there. I didn't even realize it. This puzzle is having to look in the reflection. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I'm not used to seeing Chloe here, I'm not gonna lie. This part's weird, dude. See, dude, this is a bad trip. He needs a spirit guide to take him through it, because obviously he's not having a good time.
Oh my god.
And cutscene, right? No, I'm wrong. It's when you're coming back. So I'm gonna try and do a little. Also, we are. Was it 2 chapters away from finish? 1 chapter, technically. Anyways, I'm gonna try and do a little skip here that is cover lunch mixed with. Oh gosh. Trying to. Oh my gosh! I did not want to do that. Excuse you. No, that's not it either. But we're doing it the normal way now. the heck? What the heck? Pretty sure that's it. Okay, whew. So if you don't kill enough of the, if you don't kill all the people there,
Look at this
it
place.
it kills you. It's a death plane. So as soon as you get to that spot, it just kills you. You have to redo that over again. And then what I was trying to do was do a cover launch to get into a spot that would let me restart checkpoint and get rid of some of the enemies, all the ones that were behind me. But I had the what's it called anyways? So the grenade launcher. So it didn't really matter that much anyways.
You ready for this?
Let's do it. Amazing. This is how they move the water to the surface.
Whoa, that is not what I wanted to waste.
I'm surprised the whole place hasn't come crashing down yet. We gotta get across there.
Come on, Sully. Let's go. I haven't got all day. Do I have all treasures? No. I do not. I definitely did not care enough to get all the treasures.
Open fire!
I think I did that right.
Crap,
Yep,
Sully,
I
we got more
did.
company!
Kill this guy because he's going to shoot grenade launchers at us. Or, he's going to launch grenades at us. Now we need this enzyme here. This is the last major trick of the game. You just go to the same thing we've been doing. And ta-da! There we go. So, that was actually a little bit harder than it looked. Because essentially, whenever you do that, you have to hold back immediately after. If you don't, you're going to jump off into the void. So it's actually pretty easy to die there. Whew. That's pretty awesome. Now we just jump up here a lot. Ooh, and then up here. And because of that, we can go to a cutscene. Oh, if I don't fall off, holy crap. Oh my gosh. That's a little bit too close for comfort. If I was running on a PS4 Pro, or if I had an SSD, I guess both of which would make that load faster. But I don't. So the last thing we have is trying to escape this place. And we gotta go fight Talbot one last time. So I gotta say, one thing I do like about the series is how much they always include some kind of like supernatural thing to their game. You had the like weird Nazi zombie type things in Uncharted 1. The like there's like the Yetis and those other weird things. I don't know. Like guns and stuff. Spoken other language. That was odd. This game was, it kind of didn't have any because the those weird flaming guys don't actually exist outside of your tripping, but they still did include, which is cool. Ooh, that was cool. Yes. And then number 4, I don't even remember what number 4 had at the moment. I remember the Pirate City, but after that, it just kind of blurs together. So now we're in a fist fight. Last time, fighting on the sand, sinking into the earth. Well, I actually pressed triangle. Nice. Get him, Chloe. / Drew. Now, I'm pretty sure there's a way you can manipulate that cutter to end this fight faster, because essentially the way it works is you gotta find the right, you gotta get the right cutscene, I guess. Here it is, see, like right here, and this is going to throw me over the cliff, etc., etc. But I'm not really sure what gets you there, because beating them up a lot and never missing the prompts is not what does it. Not necessarily, at least. Anyways, so we're actually coming close to time. It'll probably be in like a minute if I don't mess this up. And see, Matt, I told you I could get sub 235. I guess not sub 230, but this is definitely doable. Oh, come on. There we go. So now we gotta shoot him to save Sully. This is about to kill him. This is just terrible. This guy's not cool. He's really kind of cool. Oh my gosh. Nice, got him. Shot him in the face, and he's still standing. There's a whole big cutscene about like this thing they're trying to pull. Marlowe, which is supposed to be the main antagonist, was pulling into the lake, and we messed it up with a flare gun. Crazy. Anyways, that's time. Bam. Easy peasy. We're gonna go ahead and watch the cutscenes just because. Nice. But yeah, what is it? So apparently the jug of stuff is like poisoning everybody's minds, and there's all the water and yada yada. And but at least we made that alive, so that's all that matters. GG guys. Thanks for letting me in the marathon. Hutch or Warren definitely could have submitted it himself and probably gotten in, but he was also gracious as well. And thank you for NASA for hosting this run for us, or this whole marathon for us. Pretty awesome of you guys to do that. I didn't even know you did it. But yeah, that's Uncharted 3. I really like it a lot, as much as I say I don't really.
So much for
So
wealth, huh?
yeah, GG.